Welcome to the Dave Show. My name is Dave, and today I'm here to talk about this fire blanket. Now, the company did send me this product for review, but they wanted me to show you what it is and how it works. So, what is a fire blanket? Well, this is kind of a thing that you can use instead of a fire extinguisher. So, like I'm in my kitchen right now, and I have this kitchen fire extinguishers, which means the fire is probably going to be an oil-based fire. And if you don't know anything about fires, you're not supposed to throw water onto the fire, and that's what a lot of people do. Is like, hey, there's a fire, throw water on it, right? Not on oil or grease fires. It makes it even worse, and it could do a lot of bad things to your kitchen. And so you have these these fire extinguishers that are made for that. And when you spray it, it sprays this dust and dirty kind of chemical stuff all over the place. So when you get the fire out, you've got a lot of cleaning up to do because it is a real mess. Well, they have these fire blankets which are designed for like the grease fires or oil fires, also electrical fires. And the idea is you're going to smother the fire without the chemicals. And that's what the chemicals do, is they take the oxygen out of the air, and so the fire dies. This is the fire blanket, and they do come in a nice little pack. You can get several packs of these. I recommend getting one for like lots of locations, one for the garage, one for your kitchen or two, and get some extras on there. It's a one-use only situation, so if you have a fire, you put this on the fire, it's going to kind of burn the blanket because that's what it's supposed to do. You can only use it once just to make sure that it works. Now, it's very simple to use. All you're going to do is you can hang this up someplace, or you can just hold it like this and take these tabs and pull it out. It's a little Velcro. This is a Velcro in here. You can open it up and pull this out. So once you have this out, you can just hold on to it and open up the blanket, just like this. Okay? So now this is a very heavy-duty, tight. I don't know what the material is of this. If it's listed somewhere, I'll post it up here for you. But it's super good, heavy-duty kind of thing. And then the idea is, if you have a pan on the stove, is you're going to kind of wrap your hands into it and pop it over the top of it like that. Now, I would demonstrate this for you, but I am not going to light a fire on purpose in my house, in my kitchen, just because it's not safe to do kind of thing. But what I am going to do is I do have a little fire pit out in the backyard, and I'm going to light a little fire in it, and we're going to cover it with this blanket and see how it works. Again, the idea is it's going to suffocate the fire, and the fire is going to go out. Very simple concept, and physics and all that kind of stuff. But it is nice. Now, the other thing too is it even says on the package, it's got the instructions on it. If you have a clothing fire, somebody is on fire, a person is on fire, you have them lay down, and you can wrap this blanket over the top of them, and that will help, take the fire off of them, and of course, dial your emergency services and that kind of thing. Now, if the other thing too is if you have a oil or fat type fire on your stove, you want to try to turn your gas stove off. I presume it's going to be gas stove because that's fire. You want to try to turn it off if you can. If you can do it safely before you put this on, do it. If it's too much, too hot, don't worry about it. Suffocate the fire first and then turn it off. And you want to clear the area out. Now, they do say that you want to wait, I think it was a half an hour, 30 minutes before you come and remove the blanket, because it's fire. It's going to get hot, and you just want to make sure that it's out. If the fire is too big to just cover with this, if it's gotten to your cabinets, don't do anything but call your emergency services and get the heck out of your house, okay? That's a little bit about this. I'm going to go ahead and do the little fire out in the backyard, and we're going to test it out. Okay, I have a fire going here in my fire pit. Now, this is not exactly the same as a fire in your kitchen in a pan. This is a big fire pit, and it's also deep as well. I covered up the air holes in the bottom, so hopefully this will suffocate it. Now, I'm predicting kind of thing, if I put the blanket over the top, it does cover the whole fire pit, so hopefully it'll extinguish it fast before it has a chance to burn through. But I did find out that this blanket is made of fiberglass, so you do got to be a little careful holding it and handling it. But the fiberglass doesn't burn, so that's why they use it. So I'm going to go ahead and place it over the top of the fire pit and see if we can get that fire put out. Okay, I saw the flames through it for quite a while, then they disappeared. Now you can see that there's some burn marks on it because the flames reached up into there, so you're going to have the burn marks and the soot. I'm going to go ahead and let it sit here for a while, and we will check it to make sure. I just want to make sure there's no air getting into it. So we'll come back in a few minutes. Okay, it's been covered up here for a while. I still see smoke coming out of it. It's kind of smoldering. Again, this is not the ideal purpose for this particular thing. I'm going to go ahead and take it off. It is smoking pretty good, but that'll give you an idea. That's kind of what the fire does, the smoke on it. So it did kind of put the fire out. It is smoldering. Again, this is not the most ideal for this blanket. It's not really designed for this. I just didn't want to make a fire in my kitchen. But you get the idea of this. If you are looking for an alternative to having a fire extinguisher in your kitchen, definitely pick up some of these blankets, and this one might be the right one for you.